the nation's capital, Monrovia. Good evening. A pleasant welcome to news today, only on KMTV. I am Zach Totiamashiman. Stories coming up. Monrovia, that's Montserrat County Senator Abraham Darius Dillon embarks on a self-campaign, discloses huge salaries of lawmakers. Following nationwide go-slow action by health workers, national government prepares payment plan for aggrieved health workers. Monrovia City Corporation validates 7 institutional policies for implementation. Those plus more package for you on this presentation. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. This is News Today, only on KMTV. The city government of Monrovia has ended the crafting and validating of 7 institutional policies for use by the entity. The policies, according to the MCC, were envisioned to restore sanity, promote institutional reform, as well as enhance transparency and accountability. It captures procurement, financial management, and internal control and internal audit manuals, among others, which is expected to be approved by City Council. Jefferson Koji is Monrovia City Mayor. He spoke at the ceremony Tuesday.
I want to emphasize that today is the validation. After the validation, we will also allow the City Council to review it. In that process, we also want to share with you that will not be the ending point of it. We also send it back to the respective agency. When we talk about fleet management of course, we will send it back to Valentino Board so she can be able to consent. And when that is being consented by her, then we can take it for it be used as a working tools. And that will be done with all the agency that is responsible. But today, we are also pleased to have them in their various respective capacity so they can help us share their knowledge with us, so that we can look into some of the things that we have done. And after today, we will take it to the council. Then when the council is done with its respective agency and ministry that are responsible for those policies, we want to implement.
Defense for Children International Liberia chapter has termed as national calamity the demise of some 26 innocent students in Painesville. The young students died Wednesday in the fire incident. In a condolence message to the families, DCI Liberia Executive Director Foley Kawa said the unfortunate situation requires national attention. At the same time, admonished government to provide psychosocial support to parents of the fire victims. Mr. Kawa has been explaining more to reporters in Monrovia.
We regret the incident and we are in empathy with the family members, including the National Muslim Council of Liberia. This is a national tragedy and it requires national attention, and I think government should take special attention to see that the parents of these children be provided with some psychosocial support, because to lose 26 children on a spot is a national disaster. And then the loss of 26 children in a fire disaster is a loss of an entire generation. And we feel very much embarrassed with the situations. We feel that this is a national calamity.
Mr. Kawa at the same time admonished government to capacitate the Liberia National Fire Service in a drive to enable the entity respond to fire outbreaks in a timely manner.
The Liberia National Fire Service was to be empowered and given more capacity when it comes to prevention and response to fire issues in the country, because that's also expose our capacity when it comes to responding to fire disaster. For 26 children to be burned to death, I can feel the agony. I know what it is when you cook, when you are even cooking for the steam to burn your fingers. Not more about a fire burning you alive. So government need to spend on fire prevention, fire safety, and looking at the kind of materials that we import in Liberia, more especially the kind of wires, whether they are of quality, whether they are of substandard. We have to see all of these things. The Ministry of Commerce too, they have a role to play when it comes to goods that are then imported, more especially electrical materials. So we need to do this, and all gears towards saving the life of humanity. The wave of criminality is very high. Looking at the way we build our houses now, and like we are in prison, and they still do to the window, the bag is still beside the plank and what have you. And sometimes when the house get when fire hit the house, we become confused. How do we get out? Where is the safety route?
If you're just coming out with this, it's a reminder that you are watching news today only on KMTV with me, Zach Totiama Shemin. Still to come, Montserrat County Senator Abraham Dallas Delone embarks on a self-campaign, discloses huge salaries of lawmakers. More are here for you. Keep watching. Welcome back. This is News Today. Following a two-day nationwide strike action by health workers, national government has disclosed payment plan for the aggrieved workers. According to Finance Minister Samuel Tuet, or is set for the health workers payment mainly August. He appeals to them to go back to work in order to help save lives.
The Association of Health Workers was planning a strike, and the government, under the leadership of the Minister of State, of Presidential Affairs, Honorable Natalia McGill, as well as the chief leadership of Senator Peter Coleman, engaged the health workers. So the engagement started all the way back in last week, and the assurance was that the government was on the path to delivering the salary for all civil servants in the month of August. And so they provided full explanation of why there was a delay from August. The government paid July's salary on a harmonized wage, and there were some issues. People were left out of the payroll because all of the controllers didn't submit all of the names to the government. The government will pay only what you submitted. People grades, for example, health workers grades were miscategorized, and so based on that, there were some errors in the process. So a lot of the delay is not because...
Well, prior to their decision, some residents of Duburu staged protests calling on national government to urgently address the plights of the health workers. Here's a flashback.
Nobody pass here, no free way with the help, no good treatment.
Is that the only way in which you can get treatment?
Yes, we want for the government to come in.
They do anyway go to the hospital and then...
We went to the hospital, the people refused to treat her. They said that the government not paying them, so they didn't accept, they can't treat her. For that reason, that we blocking the place. We will be here tomorrow morning, we get money again. We pass off to be here for 1 week or 2 weeks, we'll be here just like that. We will be there all day.
come today? Government come today?
Government will come to our rescue. They can't pay the cattle there, so we can take the document.
What do you live?
I let people know here. I wait for rejection. The CTE rejection, I hate people here.
The situation is wrong. You getting me clear? You cannot have a clinic here is a renowned clinic, hospital in the Republic of Liberia, and there's no drugs. Nothing going on. I want to be better people, then they come into the community, there's nothing there. What do you expect us to do? And other than everybody here, we got family that connected. You understand? So if anything happen, it happened to us. We live right here. Where in the world that you won't tell you be a child, there's no drugs, nothing. Don't you expect to do? My man, I beg you, man. If you're able to cut you, leave it.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the president. You want beat me, I clear to it. Fine. Yes, because we got two breakdown in the whole country. The health sector and the education sector. So if you can't do it, then you leave it. That's what I'm trying to say. How you getting me clear? I'm out. Okay.
Meanwhile, this is how Representative Rostan Dennis responded to the situation with the protesters.
Well, it's not just my district, it's a national concern for the whole country. It's just that I choose to attend to it in my district. There was rumor that about 12 midnight, all health workers who have stopped working. So as a representative, I take it as a key issue. So it's just not a district something, it's something that is for the whole country. So right now I'm going to take it seriously because my district is a key point to get access to town, access to most of the country. So just the roadblock, I was already informed and it's already causing problem for everybody. Then someone asked me, when are you taking pay? I too have not taken pay, but I'm still working. So we have to have a solution to the problem because they have right to treatment and those are working too, they have right to
what
their
does this mean
salary.
for us as a nation of people?
Well, it's a hard time, it's a disturbing situation, it's a troubling time now in Liberia. Yeah. So I think national leaders now we need to get together and see how well we can pay the health workers and open even the harmonization came on us as a surprise. If you listen to me, I've been one of the voices. Let's keep the people on harmonized pay until the legislature can pass the budget. So maybe through the strike action, all of the leaders can get together to find a solution.
Let me say that how you feel to see people in labor being denied by.
I've been pregnant before, so I can tell you more how I feel so downhearted and broken. So let's get solution to the problem. So downhearted and broken. So let's get solution to the problem. So downhearted and broken. So let's get solution to the problem.
This is news today. Montserrat County Senator Abraham Darlin Dillon has unveiled huge amount of salary payment by lawmakers at the House of Legislature. The senator said the amount received by the lawmakers are huge and could be used for larger society. He spoke to a cross-section of journalists at the Capitol building.
We committed that we will inform the Liberian people what we make as senator. And we will receive only $5,000 US. We remain committed to that, and that we will return the rest of the money to the people of Montserrat County through a dedicated account that will be operated by Montserrat County. The 17 districts will meet so that they determine who will be the signatories, and one of the signatories will be our chief of staff for the purpose of monitoring and accountability. Not until yesterday, when the chairman on Ways, Means, and Finance of the Senate, who is responsible to present a new lawmaker the package, not until yesterday that I got a handwritten version from Senator Morris Sitoma. From my calculation, we are making $15,325 US gross. Special allowance is $10,000 US gross. Then transportation reimbursement allowance is $3,175. I'm talking every month. Then gasoline, the monetary value is $2,150 US. When you put these sums together, the US dollar component, it is $15,000. I am not speculating any longer. And I am not saying it is around or close to. I'm not saying a in between or around or on a. I'm giving an exact figure. $15,325 US gross. When you do tax deduction, you come close to $12,000 US every month. Then in addition to $29,700 Liberian dollars in salary, in Liberian dollar component. I believe this amount is too high.
Meanwhile, the Montserrat County Senator Ibrahim Dallas Dillon has called for a referendum that will seek the indulgence of lawmakers in helping the society come with a rightful amount. He spoke to reporters.
Yesterday, and including today, health workers are on go slow for their incentive and other medical supplies that are lacking. From what I have here, it will give $10,000 US back through the government system. 103 of us will generate and save $1.3 million US every month. Times 12 months will be over $20+ million. We can put it back in the health sector, upgrade it, and make it free or really affordable for our people. Or we can put it in the education sector, upgrade the public schools from kindergarten to 12th grade, and make it free with quality. Then the poor people children that troop on us to ask us to assist them with school fees, we as public officials can send them to public school because it's free, because we have made it of quality. If we take $15,000 and put it in our pockets, and the people believe that most of the government money in our pockets, they will come to us to take it out of there. I don't want to be a humanitarian on government money. Especially, I'm a policy maker. Take more of government money, put it in my pocket, and give small back to the sectors that's supposed to benefit bulk of the people. I don't want to be a part of that. And so I'm doing this as a mark of protest.
Montserrat County Senator Ibrahim Dallas Dillon closing up with this news presentation. But before we go, here once again, the headline. Montserrat County Senator Abraham Dillon embarks on a self-campaign discloses huge salaries of lawmakers. Following nationwide go-slow action by health workers, national government prepares payment plan for aggrieved health workers. Monrovia City Corporation validates 7 institutional policies for implementation. I want to say thanks for your viewing pleasure. I'm Zach Dotia Masheman. Good evening.